Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Juan the Yarn Addict and I'd like to welcome you to week number 22 of the Boggy Creek Blanket Showcase. This is a showcase where I feature blankets one final time before I bag everything up and put it in my make room. It's going to sit and wait until it's time for me to fill that truck. Once I have the truck filled, I'm going to drive from my home here in Delaware to Eustis, Florida and have all these wonderful blankets donated to Camp Boggy Creek. Before I get started, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys who have participated. So whether you are watching all the videos or you have made the blankets or both, thank you so much for all you have done. We hit our goal, the truck is filled, and we are wrapping up our season. So without further ado, let's jump right into the showcase. For this particular week, I don't have much, but that's okay. Each and every blanket that has been donated is just as important. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. The very first one that I have here has all the colors. It's got all the colors and I love it. Look at that. It's so good. I believe I'm holding it upside down though. So let's turn this around and show it this way. Here we go. Super, super nice. Let me back it up and show you the whole blanket here. Very, very nice. And for the border here, we have single crochet. And it's looking like homespun yarn in like a caramel color. That's really nice. Great job, and thank you for your donation. This next one here is a log cabin granny. Here we go. Very, very nice. Let me back up so we can see the full blanket. Very, very nice. I love the use of the coral throughout the blanket. And then we have single crochet for the border all the way around. Very, very nice. Okay. The next one here is very colorful. It is a rectangular blanket here. It begins with a modern granny and then it goes into various stitches here. Very, very nice. And we have several rounds of single crochet. Super, super nice. All right, so this next one here is really, really nice. This is Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in Scuba, I believe, is the colorway. So there's that, and I'm gonna back up and show you the rest of it. Here we go. Very, very nice. And we have a shell border here. It appears to be 7 double crochets going into a single crochet for this last round there. Very, very nice. Lots of texture. The design element to this is very, very nice. So I'll show you that up close. Okay, thank you so much. The blanket's beautiful. This next one here is an awesome blanket filled with colors. We have a rectangular granny. All the colors here. And for this blanket here, around the edge, we have a lot of post work. So front post, back post, front post, back post, all the way around, giving it some texture there. That's super, super nice. All right. Thank you so much. The blanket is beautiful. Okay, this next one here, we have a Bavarian stitch blanket in the round. It's very, very nice, very colorful. Let me show you back here and then I'll bring it closer. All right, and let's get close with it. Very, very nice. Beautiful stitch definition, great use of color. And then for the border here, we have a series of trebles. It could be double trebles as well. Very, very nice. And it looks like multiple strands of yarn ran together. That is great. Very creative. So there's that one. All right. Next we have the Squiggle Wiggle blanket that was designed by me. In all of these wonderful colors here. We have orange, red, we have what appears to be either a wine or a claret colorway. Super, super nice. Let's back it up so we can see the full blanket. Super, super nice. All right, so let's move on to the next one here. We have an entrelac Tunisian stitch with some panel work here. This is very, very nice. I do like this. It gives me like Southwestern, like New Mexico vibes. That's really, really nice. And this block work on the side makes it super, super modern. That's really nice. Great job. And this dark colorway, I'm not sure if it's picking it up, but it is dark purple, and I'm here for it. I really enjoy a dark purple. The colors go perfectly together. Thank you so much for your donation to Camp Boggy Creek. All right, so let's move on to this one here. This is an awesome blanket. It looks like tread tires or some sort of chevron pattern, like chevron window pane pattern there in all the colors. Very, very nice. And we have just a few rounds here of double crochet to frame it off in black. I'm going to back it up and show you the full blanket here. Very, very nice. And it looks like that there are trebles overlaying the double crochets. So these are just kind of like laid over the stitches. That's really, really nice. Great job. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This next one here, we have a bunch of panels. Just a bunch of different squares here. So we have solid grannies, we have mitered grannies, log cabin, bunch of grannies. And then for the border here, we just have windows, double crochets here in white. Very, very nice. And great use of color here. Tons of color. All right. Next, we have Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in, I believe the colorway is Coral. And we have a corner to corner 40 by 40 square. Very, very nice. This is great. Super soft, squishy, and all the things. This is nice. Great job. Hopefully this pile doesn't fall over. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Next, we have this wonderful design element here. We have the granny stitch and double crochets on opposite sides. And I'm just going to back it up here and show you the full blanket. And then for the border here, we have this interesting detail here. I'm just going to show you up close. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It looks like a single crochet and a slip stitch. I'm not exactly sure, but that's really nice. Great job. And I believe the yarn here, it feels like Caron Simply Soft. There's a nice little sheen to it. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but there's a sheen to it. So great job there. Next, we have this blanket here. It's got some really great fringe detail here. Nice and short, sweet and to the point. And we have this really nice spiked, it looks like the lark's foot stitch, but stacked on top of each other. So it's like a spiked double crochet. So it's like a double, spike double, double. I'm just going to pull this back up and show you. There we go. I'm going to bring this back so we can see the full blanket. Super, super nice. Great job. Okay. Let's move on to this one right here. And we have various stitches, beginning with what appears to be the moss stitch. So a great portion of this is all moss stitch. And then it goes on to twins in a stitch. And then we have shells and then windows. Just a bunch of different stitches here. Super, super nice. And then we have single crochet for the border here, the very last round. Single crochet. And there's that. Very, very nice. Okay. Next we have a granny square blanket. White, red, variegated, orange, yellow, and variegated. And again, we have post work here. Front post, back post, front post, back post, to just give it like a really awesome detail there. That's super nice. And there we have it. It appears to be a 40 by 40 square. Great job. Okay, let's move on to this one. So this is super nice. Now the yarn is a Premier yarn. It is Premier Butterfly. It's anti-pilling. It's a DK weight. And there's a really sweet heart detail on each side. Very, very nice. That's really nice. Great, great job. And for the border here, we have a shell going into a single crochet for the last round there. It's very lacy and it feels very soft and very squish. Very nice. All right. We have another Premier anti-pilling butterfly. And we have the granny stitch, we have double crochets, and then we have this detail in the middle there. I'm just going to back it up and show you the full blanket here. We have a 40 by 40 square. Very, very nice. And I love how the color detail was carried throughout. That's really nice. Okay. So next we have, we have a little bit of an avalanche, no big deal. We have Spider-Man. Look at that. Graphghan. It was important to show you this from back here so you can see the full details first. And then I'll come up close and show you a little closer. Very, very nice. These Graphghans are very, very nice. And I would imagine they're not easy to make. Not easy at all. All right, this next one here is a Graphghan of hearts. Very nice. Look at this. So creative, very colorful, very happy, joyful, and all of the happy things. Very, very nice. And then we're going to get up close with it. And you can kind of see the texture in the blanket from the light, the way the light's hitting it. Super, super nice. Great job. And the other awesome detail that I just noticed, so you see where the heart is? The border color here matches the heart, and it goes all the way around that way. That's really, really nice. Great job. Okay. And it feels like Loops and Thread Soft Classic from Michaels. It's that thick 4-weight yarn. It's very nice. All right. So next we have a Graphghan Hello Kitty. That is so awesome. Great job to the person who made this. I'll show you the close-up. And then back up here again. Wow. Great, great work. Okay. So next we have like a wavy blanket here. And I can tell you just from feeling this, this is Loops and Thread Soft Classic for sure, because I have these colors behind me and it's beautiful. This is great. And the way that the white separates the colors just brings it all together. It's a great job. All right, next we have a blanket of circles. Look at that. So there is that. Bunch of circles. And for the border here, I really do like this. It's a spiked stitch. We have spiked stitches here. And then it appears to be half double crochets for the final rounds here on the outside. Half double crochets. Very nice. Last but certainly not least. See, I told you it was going to go fast. So we have Loops and Thread Soft Classic yarn in what appears to be like a wave stitch. So I'll just show you that very quickly. There we go. I'm going to back up. And there is that. And I believe for the border here, it looks like there's single crochets or half double crochets in white. Let me just show you that. That could possibly be, it looks like half double crochet. So there is that. And I believe that is it. That was all I had last week during the unboxing. I didn't have much at all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check the next unboxing as we close out the season. I do believe that I have my blankets left to show. All of the packages that have been coming to my mailbox store have stopped. So now that that is over, I am now going to show all of my blankets in the next unboxing. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, I'll see ya. Bye.